Let's have a look at another two graphs in this video. So over here, what do we see? We can see that the average salary in London is $4,000 for every type of job. And we can see that the average salary in San Francisco is $3,000 for every type of job, meaning that the salary is different in both cities for a given job. So we have a difference in salary. We have a difference in salary between cities for a given job, meaning that the city has an effect on salary. So the city that we work in affects the average salary, affects the salary that we get. Now if we compare this to the job, what is the effect of the job? Well, if we look at technology, finance and medicine, we can see that for technology we expect $3,000. For finance, we expect $3,000. For medicine, we expect $3,000 in San Francisco. And if we look at it in London, we can see that technology, we would have an average of 4K, finance, an average of 4K, medicine, also an average of 4K. What we can see is that we don't have a difference in salary between the jobs for a given city. We don't have it for SF, we don't have it for London, meaning we have no difference in salary between jobs for a given city, and that is the same way as saying that the job does not affect salary, Hope this makes sense. Now let's look at one more graph here below. So what do we see over here? We can see that in London we have the highest salary for finance, we have 2,000 for technology, and we have an average salary of 3K for medicine. And what we can also see is that in SF over here, so this one, the green line, we can notice that the highest salary is for finance, which is higher than technology of 1K, and medical jobs have an average of 1.5K. So for all three types of jobs, we can clearly see that the salary in London is higher than the salary in San Francisco, meaning that we have a difference in salary between cities for a given job. So for all of them, technology, finance and medicine, we can see consistently that London has a higher average salary, which means that the city that we work in affects the salary. So the city affects the salary. Now let's use the same logic to look at the jobs. So we can see that the average salary in technology is less than the average salary in finance, and it's slightly less than the average salary in medicine. That happens in San Francisco, and the same logic goes that the average salary in technology is less than the average salary in finance, and that the technology wage is also slightly lower than the medical wage, meaning that we can see that we have a difference in the salary between the jobs for a given city, for San Francisco and for London. So we have a difference in salary between jobs for a given city, which is the same as saying that the job affects the salary. So in this case, what do we notice? We can notice that we have an effect from both variables. From the city there's an effect, and from the job there's an effect. That's it for this video. In the next video we finish it with the interaction effect.